A long-term drought in Louisiana affects drinking water on Mississippi River and poses a risk for nearly 5 million residents of state and especially in New Orleans region. At root cause, there are low fresh levels on Mississippi River, which makes it vulnerable to a process known as saltwater infusion that brings salt influence from Gulf Mexico. Most central and southern regions are currently recording extraordinary high drought levels. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards said on Friday, just a few days away from the federal government to help.He is moving forward. Edwards said. Meanwhile, the mayor of New Orleans Latoya Cantrell signed an emergency statement for the city on Friday. And some regions of the state, including Plaquemines Parish and Empire Bridge in the southeast, are currently under drinking water consultants. When climatic conditions are balanced, movement of fresh water stops from leaked freshwater bodies of saltwater. However, in a process called salt attack, transition area between salt-sweet ground is affected and salty enters the aquifer, reduces amount of fresh water. Drought is relatively common in Louisiana, where climates of the drought periods are a natural part of climates. However, global warming increases the risk of drought around the country.is expected to be affected. Edwards, at a press conference held on Friday, said, most of the state is over long-term drought and temperature above average. And fire, drought, heat-related deaths, injuries, etc. How are the authorities trying to fight with this? However, best thing that can be done to help avoid more saltwater attacks has been out of hands of authorities. What we need most in Mississippi River. We need rain in Ohio Valley. For now, the authorities advise the residents to stay calm and avoid stacking bottled water. The U.S. Army Engineers Union will also send 36 million gallons fresh water a day to the affected areas in South Louisiana. How does climate change affect the state of Louisiana? The 2016 Enviornmental Protection Agency report predicts that climate change in Louisiana would bring serious floods, droughts, and that rainfall was expected to reach heavy rainfall, affected health of soil. The Mississippi River has been at the center of climate emergencies for years, because in 2019, it has affected the region, which is a heavy flood, especially rainy year. Now, in 2023, we see the opposite. Tiger Island, which forced to overthrow, was influenced by the fire. The same moon government Edwards, in mid-90s and the 100s after reaching record-breaking heat levels released an emergency. In addition to concerns about accessing drinking water, increasing temperatures due to climate change have already affected people's health. According to local public radio station Wwno, the state passed death and emergency service visits on average heat in mid-August.